Introduction to AIDA for paid social. What's up, everybody? My name is Morii Malveaux. Welcome to the Mo Paid Media YouTube channel. And in this video, I just want to give y'all a quick introduction over the paid social copywriting format or framework, which is called AIDA for short, but it really means attention, interest, desire, and action. So I want to go over this framework with you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This YouTube channel is all about paid social, paid search for beginners, and just getting familiar with how everything works. So I also left a couple of downloadables. They're free for you to check. The first one is the paid social AIDA copyright template, and then I also have the AIDA ad copy checklist, as well as the paid social ad copy cheat sheet. So all that is available down below, and I only have 15 minutes to make this video. So let's go. Quick overview. I'm going to be talking quickly about what copywriting is for this video, as well as the attention, interest, desire, and action, what it is, the framework, what an effective ads looks like that uses the AIDA framework, and the 3 advertising goals, as well as different paid social examples of companies that use AIDA. So let's go ahead and get into that. Let me pull up my notes right here. All right. So copywriting. Copywriting refers to a written text used in marketing and advertising materials. So I'll show you some examples from Meta where all the text you see, including the words, images, or videos, is considered copywriting. However, the text that's part of the actual creative that's written, that's on the inside of the image or video, is usually created during the design process. So we won't focus on that here. Instead, we're just going to be concentrating on the words placed above and below the actual ad, like the picture of the video. The text that's below the ad is normally called the primary text, and the text that is above the ad is normally called the primary text, while the text that's below includes headlines and descriptions. So, the AIDA model. So as you can see here, AIDA stands for Attention, Interest, Desire, and Action. It's a straightforward method designed to capture a reader's attention, build their interest, and spark their desire, and guide them towards taking action, or at least seriously considering it. So AIDA is a foundational principle in copywriting, and even though I'm not, a professional copywriter, it's a reliable framework that really anyone can use. So you'll see this pattern often in ads, articles, or other marketing materials. The goal is to lead the reader through these emotional stages in order for them to experience the content. So for paid social ads especially, AIDA is highly effective for copywriting ads that cut through the noise in, the user's feed. So since advertising is all about grabbing attention, its focus is not just focused on the visual, but it's also focused on the words that we choose to use. All right, and just a quick side note right here. While paid social specialists usually aren't responsible for writing ad copy, there may be times when you're asked to do so. So if it happens, you'll typically need to get your manager's approval before publishing. since ad copy is a key way a brand communicates with its audience, it's crucial to make sure that all the messages are reviewed and approved first. Okay, so AIDA framework for effective ads. All right, so attention. This is the first and the most critical step to grabbing your audience's attention. So the text, the context of the meta ads is usually visual. So you'll see images, videos. So it's not necessarily the text. It's either the social static image or the social video or the image carousel that will first get the person's attention. So it's a creative way that makes them pause. So if it's compelling enough, they will stop long enough to take a look. Next, we have interest. So once we've caught their eye, the next job is to build interest. So this is typically happens in primary text. So the ad copy that appears normally above the visual uses this space to connect with the audience by explaining, your offer, sharing a relatable pain point, or telling a short, engaging story. So here, the goal here is to make them want to learn more. And then with desire, now, when we have desire, they're now interested, and you need to create desire. So this often happens in the headline. So underneath the image or the video, use it to show, you can use it to show what's in it for them. So what benefit comes out of reading the ad, or what outcome should they expect? So you want to speak directly to the ideal customer, speak to their needs, their goals, or their aspirations to create that emotional pull. And then finally, we'll have the action. So the action is the final prompt that will take them to the next step. So this is your call to action. So the bottom or the button or the line of copy that tells them exactly what they need to do. So whether if it's shop now or learn more, there needs to be a clear call to action that directs them and ties them to the value that you promised. So a good key insight is with the AIDA step, this reflects how users actually experience an ad. So it's not necessarily the order in which you create the content. On Meta, the users first see the visual and then they read the text. And then that would be followed by the headline, and then finally, whether or not if they click the link or they click the call to action or not, they'll see the call to action. So your creative strategy should follow the same flow. So you would need some type of visual, some type of image or social, or some type of image or video or carousel to initially get their attention. All right. Now I want to talk about the 3 advertising goals real quick. So when we, as advertisers, or even if you are not an advertiser but you want to learn how to run ads, there are 3 stages. So you want to create ads from the top of the funnel all the way to the bottom. So the awareness ad is normally information ads. So they're just informing you of who they are, what their brand's about, things like that. And then the consideration ad, that's stage 2. That would be more so of persuading, like offering a discount code or offering a free downloadable. And then conversion would be for you to remind them, like, hey, go ahead and book the appointment. Hey, go ahead and purchase. So we're going to see some examples of that right now. Okay, so as you can see here, we have awareness. This is for Canva. As you can see, it just says Canva, and they have their static or carousel image right here. But it's design, collaborate, and publish effortlessly with your team on Canva. So that is our primary text, and then we have our headline, and then our call to action. Same thing right here. This is our primary text. So as you can see, this is Sin in Blue. So discover the new Sin in Blue guide and integrate an email as a key element to your marketing. So we just have a free downloadable. So they're not asking you to make a purchase. They just want you to become aware of their service or product. Now with the considerations phase, this is normally the persuasion. They're persuading you. So we have two examples. We have Avon right here. You can enjoy your 65% off fashion, beauty, skincare, and much more. And then they have like shop now. As you can see, this is the static image. And then they have the headline at the bottom. And then the call to action, as well as right here. This is a coffee company. All of the flavors. No, none of the dairy. Enjoy the creamy, frosty, or frothy sweetness of oatmeal. So as you can see, they are offering 20% off, coupon code shop now. And then last but not least, we have conversion funnel. This is for kayak. Just go ahead and book now. Book a flight to go to Paris. Find the best flight deals for you. So that pretty much concludes the video. So with social ad copy, it's usually created by either copywriting or design. So it's crucial to have your ad copy fully approved before you launch it, or what we often call it going to market. So copy plays a major role in the success of your campaign. So a well-written copy can educate your audience and influence them to take action. So using this framework that I showed you, the AIDA framework, that can definitely help you get your point across more precisely and effectively. And it can really have a strong point, for writing high converting ads. So once you start paying attention, you'll notice at the top of a lot of the top performing ads actually follow this structure. So just keep that in mind, and in the next video I'll walk you through some tips for how to write a effective ad copy, and then I will go over with you the free templates that I have that will help you create high performing paid social ads. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out the downloadables in the link below. As well, if you feel nice, you can follow my Morii Paid Media LinkedIn and Facebook group. We'll love to see you there. With that being said, peace.